Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome inside Farmington Hills Ice Arena for this matchup tonight between the 2013 Little Caesars team and the 2013 Compuware team. 13 minutes up on the clock for the start of the first period here, and we are glad to be along for the ride with you here today. If you've got any shout-outs in the comments, feel free to put those. Always happy to know which families are out there watching and happy to give them a shout-out as we've got this one getting set for the start of it. 13-minute periods here as Caesars will be moving left to right to start this one in their blue spring jerseys, and Compuware wearing the orange today. So matchup of usual colors here for the Caesars team. It's going to be a blue for Caesars on orange for Compuware matchup. Again, Caesars moving left to right as you watch in the blue, Compuware in the orange, as we're about ready to get this one started with the opening faceoff. Puck is dropped, and it comes near side for Caesars. Caesars looking to move it forward in the offensive zone, but a battle for it in neutral ice. Now here's Calicut, though, at the circle. Shot in, save, and a cover there, as that'll bring us an early stoppage in play. 12:48 to go here in the first period. An early save for Compuware on the shot by Rowan Calicut, and that'll bring a faceoff in the offensive zone. Everett Dawson to take that one for Caesars. Officials getting everyone lined up out there. This face-off dropped. It'll be Compuware to come away with it, but they're not able to get it out of the zone. Puck now out to the point, and Compuware will carry it out. Compuware across the red line and into the offensive zone at the far side circle. Shot, blocker save there, and puck comes to the near side boards. It's Wagner Ray picking it up there for Caesars, sending it forward. He's into the offensive zone, centering pass there, and that's knocked away the other way. Now Compuware trying to get out, but Rowan Calicut back defensively there. Now Everett Dawson loses an edge, but Compuware is in offside as they had a player fall in the offensive zone. That brings us a stoppage in play. 12:14 to go here in the first period. Faceoff's going to come just in front of the Caesars bench. It's Garrett Gunn out to take it there for Caesars. I have to say, one official you won't miss when you see him out here with the long gray beard. Glad to have him out there officiating today. Always can recognize him. As don't have a name, but I'll just say, know that beard when you see it. Puck bouncing around in front of the Caesars bench. It's going to be Compuware to come away with it. Compuware at the circle. Long shot. Save. Rebound in front. Now knocked out to the point again. Long shot from Compuware point. That knocked aside, and now it's behind the net. Centering chance. Knocked aside again, and Gunn back checking there. Oh, he's going to get a call on a penalty, though, I do believe, on a trip call, as Garrett Gunn went back to help on the back check, and he'll be headed to the penalty box on that one. Take a quick break here. 11:43 to go in the first period. We welcome Karen and Paul down in Orlando. See, they've got both hockey on the big screen and a live stream for Grace on the softball on the computer, as gun action everywhere there in the Hochter household. Glad they're along, and glad we could bring you the hockey here tonight. Here's a chance now. Actually, it wasn't Gunn that went to the box, because Gunn is out there now. Make that a penalty that instead went to Adam Sublin for Caesars. Puck now along the near side boards. Compuware trying to dig it out of their own zone. They're looking to set up a power play chance here. Compuware down the near sideline now, as moving in with it there is Compuware. Don't have all the names and numbers for them. Got some of them. We're going to try and keep that straight as much as we can tonight. Chumley back to pick it up there for Compuware. Sends it forward for McKindles. Kindles tries to move it forward down the near side boards. Does. Dump it around and trying to set up a power play chance, but it's going to be Parker back there to pick it up for Caesars. No, actually make that Schreiner. Schreiner back there to get that one and knock it back out to neutral ice. Now Compuware sends it back into the offensive zone again, but that on an offside play. That'll bring us a stoppage here. 10:40 to go in the first period. Oh, glad to see Marlena Pankowski along for the ride. a family member of Bud's Broadcasting, and Evan out there between the pipes tonight for Little Caesars. Glad she's able to join us. As now here's a puck into the offensive zone for Caesars. They've got 15 seconds left to kill off on this penalty to Sublin. Puck now out to neutral ice. Calicut has it there, though, for Caesars. Calicut in at the near side circle. Long shot. Rebound chance in front. Oh, just overskated by the Caesar forward. And Compuware will head the other way. Compuware across the red line into the offensive zone. Long shot. That one wide of the goal comes to the near side boards. Collision along those near side boards. Both teams fighting for it. Comes out to the point for Compuware. Long shot. Tip drill. That one goes wide. Mao with the shot there for Compuware. Caesar trying to dig it out of the defensive zone here. Now back at full strength. Wagner Ray has it for Caesars, working back and forth with Dawson. And now a whistle behind the play, as we're going to get both players headed to the box on this one. Offsetting penalties coming up here, as Dorchin was pleading his case for Caesars, but appears unsuccessfully, as Nakfor going for Compuware. Hopefully I got that pronunciation right. Let's say we got a handwritten sticker there, so hard to know if I've got all the pronunciations right, but I think it's Nakfor for Compuware, as we're going to play 5-on-5 hockey after the offsetting penalties here. 9:45 to go in the first period. We welcome Lauren Weekly joining in for the broadcast as well, giving out a Go Caesars. Glad to have her joining us as well. Puck now comes to Parker. Parker sends it deep into the Compuware zone. Caesars giving chase. Fortin down there on the forecheck. Puck out to the point. Parker trying to hold it in there. Compuware will chip it out, though, to neutral ice. And it's Lucia back to get it there for Caesars. Lucia forward for Fortin. Fortin into the offensive zone. Makes a move towards the slot. Knocked off his stick. But Parker, a long shot. Bouncing puck. Rebound in front. And it'll settle along the end boards. Caesars trying to get it back to the goal mouth. Go around far side for Lucia. And we're going to have a whistle on this play, as another trip call coming here. As penalties galore to start this one, a tightly called game, as it's going to be Will Chumley headed to the box for Compuware, and that's going to give Caesars their first power play opportunity of the night with 9:02 to go here in the first period. Face off to the right of the Compuware goal. Puck dropped, one cleanly back for Caesars. Sublin has it, takes a step in, circles. Now circles back to the blue line and dumps it around the boards, now along the end boards. Caesars gives chase there, another collision along the end boards. Lucia had it. Now Chance looking in front. Caesar trying to set it up there. It's Gunn, but now out to Bolin at the point. Long shot, tip drill. No one connected, but that went wide. Nice idea there. Compuware trying to clear it out to neutral ice, and they will. Bolin back, though, to pick it up there and send it back into the offensive zone. Compuware picks it up there, and they'll send it down the length of the ice. Icing waved off on that one, and it's Garrett Gunn to pick it up behind his own net. Gunn now up through the center of the ice, across the blue line. Now across the red line, now in the offensive zone. Gunn goes, far side circle, lets a shot go, off the post, and out to the point again. Bolin now lets shot go. Gunn tips, oh, and just a wide again. Puck now out to the near side point. Bolin winds up again, bouncing puck, rebound chance, and Sublin couldn't get to that one. Now puck along the end boards. Chance here for a wraparound, no. Comes out to the point, and that one's going to be knocked aside. It'll be Graham Johnson back to get it neutral ice for Caesars. Now to Bolin. Bolin tries a long pass. That's knocked away, and look out. Oh, here's a chance, though. Now Graham Johnson going the other way. Johnson and Wagner Ray into the offensive zone. Johnson, a move, looks to the slot. Oh, and it just missed on the pass. Wagner Ray, though, a shot. He's knocked down and puck out to the near side point. Calicut sends it in towards the net, but that went wide. Now a little miscommunication there, and Compuware comes away with it. 7:20 to go here in the first period. Everett Dawson, now with a chance, near side circle, lets one go. Shot just over the net, and it goes to the far side boards. Wagner Ray trying to hold it in there. Compuware trying to dig it out. They can't, as it's kept in by Dawson. Now Compuware tries to come near side and force back behind their own net. Compuware now near side. Long pass. That one's going to miss and go down the length of the ice for an icing call. 6:48 to go here in the first period. Lots of pressure there from Caesars, and they'll get another chance in the offensive zone. We'll come back for that faceoff in just a moment. Face off now. One out to the point. Caesars will hold it in. But Compuware now coming the other way. Potential numbers if they hurry. But nicely knocked aside there by Sublin. Now puck to the near side. Collision there. Wagner Ray with some pressure on the Compuware defender. Now Lucia giving a pressure on the forecheck as well. Compuware circles behind their own net. Now right in front of their net, and dangerous play there. Puck, though, comes to the near side boards. Held in there. Caesars, a turnover and a chance. And recovered again the other way. Back and forth was the play there. Medley had it for Caesars. Now puck along the near side boards. Collision for it there. Pushing, shoving, and fighting all several players for both teams there. Puck comes away to Parker. Parker for Caesars. Now a long pass forward. It's that to Sublin. Sublin, long shot. Saved by the goaltender there for Compuware. And Compuware looking to break out down the far side boards. They will. Now a turnover and sent in the offensive zone. That had made its way out. And that'll go for an offside call. 5:40 to go here in the first period. We'll take a quick break. Comes around to the near side corner now. Fortin fighting for it there. But taken away by the Compuware defender, and Compuware will send it out of the zone down the far side boards. Picked up there by Schreiner. Schreiner, though, knocked down, and a chance here for Compuware into the offensive zone. It's Woodley moving forward. But puck along behind the net for Caesars. Schreiner sends it forward looking for Fortin, but it's knocked back the other way by Compuware. Fortin fighting and gets it out to neutral ice. Puck now bounces in front of the scorer's table. Fortin fighting for it there for Caesars. But puck comes around behind the Caesars net, and both teams will try and make their moves there. As Compuware will come away with it. Chance trying to put it towards the slot, but that knocked away. 3 Caesar players converging, and it'll be Graham Johnson to come away with it. Johnson knocked off the puck there, but Compuware will send it out to neutral ice, and Schreiner will pick it up in front of his own bench. Schreiner tries a pass. That one knocked aside. Compuware trying to take advantage of the turnover. They do not, and instead it's going to be Caesars going the other way. Pass forward here for Lucia. Lucia down the near side, boards. Circles behind the net of Compuware. Puck knocked off his stick there. Collision now along the end boards, and it's Compuware sending it around near side. Calicut tries to hold it in there and does, but knocked forward again by Compuware as they'll move out through neutral ice. But Dorchin back defensively there for Caesars. Dorchin with a move through center ice. Now just off his stick, and Compuware will try and turn it the other way. They can't, though. Dorchin back on it. Gunn now sends it forward, looking for Wagner Ray. Puck now comes to Compuware, though. They'll dump it into the Caesars zone and give chase. Puck comes around near side. Calicut in there first for Caesars. But Compuware picks it up, tries to send it towards the slot. Dorchin there defensively and banks it over near side. Here's Gunn with speed across the red line into the offensive zone. And a whistle on that one. Offside call. 3:15 to go here in the first period. Face off. It's in the offensive zone for Caesars, and now another whistle coming. We're going to get an interference call coming on this one, as it's going to be Compuware headed to the box again, as I believe on this one it was Apostolewski headed to the box. Do believe that's number 24. And again, for anybody, if Compuware gets a hold of our broadcast, I'll just say Apostolewski, I think, is the name, going off a handwritten list that was provided to me, so we're going to just do our very best. Glad to see ESPN Recruiter along here as he gets his master's joke in. Chance now in towards the net of Compuware, but that one knocked aside. Now the puck is in the far side corner. Compuware tries to dig it away, but Lucia has it. Now to Parker at the point. Winds up. Bit of a bouncing puck there. Now rolling again and covered. As both teams a little pushing and shoving there. Parker was able to wind up on that one, but it was a little bit of a change-up, as he'll get a chance from the point again here, I'm sure, this evening. 1:10 to go in the power play for Caesars. 2:50 to go here in the first period. As the good old Uncle Brian, the ESPN Recruiter name, says, a tradition unlike any other. Compuware now, though, has it shorthanded into the offensive zone. Lucia, though, will take it away and knock it out. Looking for Dawson. Compuware back into the offensive zone, and that will go for a stoppage. 2:37 to go, first period. Faceoff going to be put right at the center ice dot. 58 seconds of power play time remaining for Caesars. Collision off the faceoff. Gunn will win it back and gets it to Schreiner. Schreiner has the puck now behind his own net. We're going to come up the near side. Burst of speed now across the red line. He's into the offensive zone. Now pass off for Gunn. Gunn in the slot. Shot knocked away by the defender. And Compuware will come the other way. Compuware looking to make a move here into the offensive zone, and they will, but knocked aside there. Wagner Ray now giving chase for Caesars. Puck's at center ice. Gunn pressure there. Ooh, collision going into the scores table, and that's going to be a whistle here. And now a little extracurricular after the whistle for Mr. Gunn, as well as he's going to go to the box on a tripping call. That'll negate the power play for Caesars. 20 seconds left on the penalty for Compuware, and that'll bring us a offensive zone faceoff for Compuware. Oh, Uncle Brian asking for a dinner review. The Buds Broadcasting / goaltending team partook of Buffalo Wild Wings before this game at the request of the starting goaltender. Puck now behind the Caesars net. Bolin fighting for it there for Caesars. Puck will come loose. Now here's Graham Johnson. Always dangerous with speed. Graham now passes forward, and it's Lucia. Lucia into the offensive zone. Far side circle now behind the net for Compuware. Lucia has it along the end boards. Caesars now on the penalty kill for about a minute left here, as Compuware back at full strength. Puck now along the near side boards. Bolin ready to stand at the point to hold that one in. He's giving support to Graham Johnson. Puck trickles towards the Compuware net. They'll come away with it, and Chumley will send it around far side. Henry picks it up there for Compuware, but Caesar's able to hold it there. Puck banked off the far side boards, and Compuware having trouble getting away from the pressure there. Lucille dump it back in the zone. We've got 1 minute to go left in the period here. 30 seconds of power play time remaining for Compuware. Good pressure so far here from Caesars on the penalty kill. Calicut now sends it forward for Fortin. Caesars holding on to the puck. Oh, though, now a collision here. Compuware will come away with it, and knocked again back the other way. And it's Caesars to come away with it. Here's Dorchin, and Dawson into the offensive zone. Dorchin winds up and lets one go. That goes wide and into the near side corner. Now centering chance here. Nobody home in front for Caesars, and now they're back at full strength. 26 seconds to go in this period. Compuware banks it down the near side boards, and it'll be Wagner Ray back to pick it up there for Caesars. Wagner Ray, oh, dangerous pass there as Compuware comes away with the puck, looking to go into the slot. That knocked away by Dorchin. Puck along now into the slot, now out to the point. That knocked aside by Fortin. 5 seconds to go in this period. Compuware with the puck along the far side boards. That's knocked aside. Wagner Ray clears it out, And that'll bring us to the end of the first period. No score on the scoreboard. We'll take a quick break and be back for the start of the second period. "13 minutes up on the clock and ready to get this second period underway. Caesars moving right to left in their blue jerseys for spring, and Compuware moving left to right. It's Caesars with the offensive zone pressure here early as they'll send it around behind the Compuware net. Wagner Ray sends it out to Sublin. Sublin, long shot, knocked aside. Nice kick save there by the Compuware goaltender. Now another shot in, and it was a rebound up in front. Dawson was digging for it, but covered by the Compuware goaltender with 12:41 to go in the second period. Faceoff is going to come to the left of the Compuware goal. Dawson to take that faceoff. Compuware able to knock it out towards the point, but it'll be Fortin with it along the far side boards. Fortin off his stick, and he'll go back and pick it up there. Now wraparound chance. It's in front and loose. Shot again. Still loose. A chance here for Wagner Ray. Up, in, and just over the net. Puck now into the far side corner. Caesars trying to move it forward. It's Wagner Ray again. In. Centering chance out to the point, and no one home there to hold that one in. Parker back to pick it up for Caesars. Parker in his own zone. He's taken out of that play, and Compuware looking for an opportunity, though. That one taken away by Dawson, and he'll move it to the near side boards defensively. Off Dawson's stick, though, Compuware now trying to get some control in the offensive zone. They'll keep pressuring, but will not. Oh, and a hit there as it was Sublin trying to move forward on the offensive opportunity. Now here's a chance. Shot in, save by Buds, the goaltender for Caesars, and puck comes around to the near side boards. Wagner Ray for Dawson. Dawson up through center ice across the blue line into the slot. Winds up shot. That one knocked aside. And puck will go into the far side boards. Wagner Ray sending it forward there. Actually make that medley. As two new players there with some red and blue equipment. I sometimes get them mistaken so far here. My apologies. Long shot in and save on that one for Caesars as we've got 11:14 to go here in the second period, as we'll have a defensive zone face-off for Caesars. It's Dawson to take the face-off for Caesars. It's won, though, by Compuware, but knocked aside now near side boards for Compuware. They'll look to chip it towards the net. Not able to do it, though, as coming away with it is Schreiner for Caesars. Schreiner to the far side boards. Now passes it near side. Long pass coming here for Caesars, looking for Graham Johnson, but that one's taken away, and headed the other way is Mao for Compuware. Puck now deep. Schreiner to pick it up for Caesars. He'll now turn. Whoa, a funny bounce there off the forward. Now out to the point. Mao, long shot that well wide, and that's going to be touched up on. No, not touched by the high stick call there. Instead, Caesars going the other way. Now here's Graham Johnson into the clear. Graham Johnson in. Deke move. Backhand. Oh, and can't lift it. Still loose. Graham Johnson now to pick it up again. Now out to the point. Long shot. That one wide and comes to the near side. Whoa, collision there going for the puck. As now it's Graham Johnson along the near side boards. Tries to center, a chance in front, and covered by the Compuware goalie. 10:04 to go here in the second period. We'll take a quick break. Caesar setting up for the offensive zone face-off. Dawson able to win it forward there and chase it down. Puck now to the near side boards. Wagner Ray had it there. Nice defensive play by Dorchin to keep that from turning into a Compuware opportunity. As they'll head the other direction, it's Mitchell. Mitchell trying to get into the offensive zone and does. Puck now along the end boards, though. He's picking it up there is Dawson. Dawson, puck out, looking for Wagner Ray at the point. Banked back around near side boards. Long pass here to Wagner Ray. Off his stick, though, and Compuware picks it up. Freewheeling play right now. Lots of back and forth. As Calicut now back to get it in his defensive zone. He'll stop, turn, look to pass it forward. Compuware trying to intercept there, but they can't. And puck now in front of the Compuware bench. It's Wagner Ray picking it up there for Caesars. Knocked off his stick. He'll try and force it back into the offensive zone, but can't. Puck comes now, and back to Wagner Ray. Wagner Ray into the offensive zone, into the slot, winds up a shot, and that one knocked aside now off the end boards. Puck comes around near side, a hit there. Not called on anything on that one. Dorchin has it now along the near side boards. He's at the circle, loses it, but now here's Wagner Ray. Oh, and Dawson following up Wagner Ray. Shot. Whoa, a bouncing puck and another save. Loose in front. Dawson chipping for it. Again, another chance. Wagner Ray still loose as Caesars can't get it on the net. And the puck comes to the far side boards. Calicut winds up, shot. And that one comes to the near side boards. Wagner Ray in for it there. He'll shoot. Gloves save by Compuware. Knocked it down and near side. Now Compuware looking to turn it the other way. Moving forward for Compuware as it's Knack for. Trying to move towards an offensive chance. That quickly knocked the other way. It's Medley now for Caesars. No, make that Wagner Ray. My apologies. And it goes to Gunn. Gunn into the offensive zone. Circles behind the Compuware net. He's at the near side circle now. Still circling. Sends it back around the boards. And giving chase is Lucia. Comes around to Dorchin. Dorchin at the point. Lets a shot go. That one in, bouncing, and can't make its way to the net. Compuware trying to bank it off the far side boards. They do, but held in by Dorchin. But Compuware now brings it out the other way. Medley back there defensively for Caesars. As it'll be back off the end boards now, and Gunn back there to pick it up for Little Caesars. They're trying to chip it around to the near side. Comes out to the point. Player without a jersey number there that I can see, but Compuware turns it over and out to the point where it's going to be picked up by Mao. Mao now sends around near side for Fresclau. Puck now up against the near side boards. Moving forward there is Sublin. Sublin knocked back off his stick the other way, and Medley's going to give chase for Caesars. It's off the end boards. Medley tied up there with Compuware player forward as it's now into the near side corner. Compuware trying to get it to Janik. It's off his stick, but he'll pick it back up, and Compuware sends it towards the slot. That'll go through all the traffic and to the far side boards. Parker picks it up there. Parker now with a pass, looking forward for Gunn, but that knocked away. Sublin will pick it up the other way and into the offensive zone with a long dump there. 6:25 to go here in the second period. Lucia tries to chip it towards the net, but he can't get that one moving forward. As puck now deep in the Compuware zone, they'll circle behind their own net. Off the end of the stick there, Compuware struggling to get out of the zone right now as it's held in by Gunn and sent towards the slot, but that's knocked the other way by Compuware. Back to pick it up there is Sublin. Sublin going to circle behind his own net and sends it around for Parker. Parker in front of the Compuware bench, makes a move, now in front of his own bench, into the offensive zone at the circle, long shot. Oh, just misses the net, and puck comes around near side. Held in there by Gunn. Gunn working with Medley for Caesars, but it's going to go the other way for Compuware. Compuware into the offensive zone. Lots of high hands on that one as that went into the slot. This thing is getting a little chippy here. I'll say Parker sends that one out to neutral ice. Now here's a race for it for Graham Johnson. Graham Johnson in, knock, poke check, and save by the Compuware goaltender. 5:18 to go here in the second period. As no whistle. No whistle. Johnson with a shot on. Puck now to the near side boards, as there was no whistle on that one, as I will say the goaltender had that covered for a nice long while. Thought there was going to be an icing call there, did Schreiner, but that waved off. And puck now back out to neutral ice. Graham Johnson with speed on the forecheck there. But it'll come back into the Caesars zone. Puck now to Fortin. Fortin looking forward for Johnson. It's into the offensive zone, and that'll go on an offside call. Stoppage in play. 4:48 to go here in the second period. Well, lots of back and forth action on this one. An unusual non-whistle just moments ago when the Compuware goaltender clearly had covered that one, but the officials wanted that one to be played and did not blow the whistle. Gave another chance for Graham Johnson, but no score on the board here. 4:48 to go in this one. Puck now along the far side boards in the Caesar zone. They'll clear it out to neutral ice. Compuware now with speed into the offensive zone. It's Mao trying to go backhand, but he's knocked into the near side corner. He's trying to dig it away from Dawson there, but it'll be Dorchin to come away with the puck. Dorchin, long pass here for Fortin. Fortin through neutral ice and moving it forward into the offensive zone. He's got it, and a big collision there as the Compuware player just got right in the way of Sam Fortin. Bigger Sam Fortin wasn't going to get a penalty called to his benefit on that play, apparently, and Compuware going the other way. Compuware has it now along the near side boards. Here's Graham Johnson. Johnson looking for Gunn off the bench. In, move, shot. Oh, just high. Gunn has it again after the rebound. Gunn at the circle, long shot. That knocked aside. Now here's Graham Johnson in, just wide. Puck comes near side. Johnson not able to hold it there, and Compuware headed the other way, 1-on-2. Compuware into the near side boards, long shot, that one well wide as it went off the end boards, and it's going to be picked up there by Caesars. Here's a chance for Lucia. Lucia into the offensive zone now, moves towards the near side circle, knocked off his stick. Gunn in there looking for Lucia, now looking for Wagner Way, now out to the point, and Calicut picks it up there. He'll chip it towards the net, and puck will go back along the near side boards. Calicut holds it in again, should say far side boards. Now it comes near side. Calicut loses his footing, dives for that puck, and it's Dorchin back to get it there. Collision along the boards, and here comes a chance for Compuware. In, backhand shot, knocked aside, another chance. That one goes wide, and it'll be touched by Caesars. And we're going to get a penalty call here coming up on Dorchin, as we've got 4:45 to go here in the second period, and they're going to call that one on JJ. I have to say, I think it was more of an awkward collision rather than anything, but, that's what the officials are out there for, to officiate. I'm just here to tell you the stories. As JJ Dorchin goes to the box, and that'll bring us a power play for Compuware with 4:45 to go here in the second period. Ready now for that face-off. Puck drop. Compuware wins it. Mao with a chance here. Lets a shot go. Blocker save, and that one's knocked aside into the far side corner. Compuware now with 1:30 of power play time, looking to set something up. It's Parker. Now sends it around the boards, and it comes near side for Dawson. Dawson trying to get it out of the defensive zone. He cannot, as Mao now sends one through the slot, and that one not able to be a connection. And Caesar's trying to dig it out there. It's Parker. Parker will send it out. That goes for a potential icing if it makes it down the ice, and it does. 4:12 to go here in the second period. I'll say for those of you that joined Bud's Broadcasting for any of our AAU hockey broadcasts for the other Bud's goaltender, that's AAU rules, which look a little more familiar to those who watch the NHL regularly. You can ice it on the penalty kill without a stoppage in play or an infraction in the AAU rules, USA Hockey has done away with that, and that's what we're playing here under for the Little Caesars team this evening. 4:08 to go in this one, and Compuware trying to control the puck on the power play. Medley back there defensively, now knocked in front. Now coming out to the point, Compuware move, whoa, and that's going to be a trip call coming on that one. As Compuware now another chance, knocked down again, and Caesars will send it near side. After that one's touched up, that'll be another penalty coming here for Caesars. As headed to the box is Medley for the home team. And that's going to make it a 5-on-3 for 36 seconds here. Caesar fans, get yourself ready for this one. 36 seconds of 5-on-3 time. It's going to be Garrett Gunn out to take the faceoff for Caesars. He's out there with Schreiner as well. 1-2 Schreiner. Schreiner tries to clear the zone, but he cannot, and Compuware sends it out to the point near side. That's Janik. Janik takes a step. Not able to get a shot off there, though, as Compuware now has it along behind the Caesars net. They'll circle back, far side, trying to get one into the slot. That one knocked aside by Janik, just wide, and puck comes near side boards. Schreiner has it there. 10 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Garrett Gunn fighting for it, but out to the point. Long shot. That well wide, and Compuware will get to the rebound first, though. Puck along the far side boards, and Gunn able to clear it out. Now Caesars back, one man back on. Dorchin will knock it forward. 49 seconds left now in 5-on-4 time. Puck comes to Janik now for Compuware. Long stretch pass forward here, and here's a chance for Compuware. Into the far side circle, winds up shot, knocked aside, covered, and some pressure there. As Caesars up to the task there defensively, 35 seconds to go on the power play for Compuware. 2:56 to go here in the second period. Moving in on that shot was Jonas Woodley for Compuware. As it's going to be Gunn to take this faceoff for Caesars. They're down a player for another 35 seconds. Puck drop neck has it for Compuware, but Caesars able to pick it up behind their own net. Now, being careful not to get hemmed in too much there. Puck comes along to the near side. Boards, heavy pressure there, and Compuware forced to retreat. Pressure from Sam Fortin on Mao for Compuware, and that keeps puck in neutral ice. Fortin has it there. Mao just along for the ride as Sam Fortin tries to push that one forward. And instead now going the other way is Baddix for Compuware. Compuware going to just dump it into the Caesars zone. 2 seconds left in the power play. And a long pass forward now for Fortin. Fortin now for Sublin. Sublin into the offensive zone. Nice stick lift there. Puck comes to the near side boards. Tries to center. But they couldn't get it to Graham Johnson. 2:05 remaining here in the second period. Puck now in front of the Caesars bench. As that one is knocked back out into neutral ice. Was almost an offside call. Now a collision there along the near side boards. As now comes to Gunn for Caesars. Gunn looking for Fortin. Oh, off his skates and the other way. But Gunn able to pick that one up. Gunn now for Graham Johnson. Johnson into the offensive zone towards the slot. Stays on it. And stopped and covered by the goaltender for Compuware. As Sam Fortin was taking a step in there. And that'll bring everyone bunched up in front of the Compuware goal with 1:40 to go here in the second period. Bring the face-off to the right of the Compuware goaltender. The officials giving some, I'll call them admonitions to the players, I think, about keeping it clean here. Late stages of the second period. It's going to be Everett Dawson out to take the face-off for Caesars. As he'll try and chase the puck down along the end boards. Now a centering chance. No one home there, though, for Caesars. And now penalty coming on this one. As we're going to get a roughing call coming here. We'll see who's headed to the box this time. Some stick taps from the Caesar players, as I think that's going to mean a Compuware player headed to the box this time. As headed to the box is Will Chumley, number 14 for Compuware. And that'll bring us an offensive zone face-off for Caesars. 1:30 to go in this second period, and 1:30 of power play time up on the clock for Caesars. Puck to the point for Parker. Parker looking for a pass into the slot. That knocked aside, though. And puck will come near side for Graham Johnson. Into the offensive zone again. Graham Johnson at the circle. Centers. Oh, just a step behind as he had a chance there. Now long shot. That one coming in hot. And puck comes to the near side boards. Johnson to Dorchin. Dorchin winds up. Floating puck. And that one just wide of the net. As play now continues along the end boards. Comes near side for Graham Johnson. Johnson for Dorchin. Dorchin sends it around the boards looking for Dawson, but that one knocked aside. Now, Caesars fighting for it along the end boards. Pushing and shoving there. Now a chance. Oh, a check on that one to knock the Caesar player off. But I do think that's Kai Malik. Wasn't sure if he was going to be able to join us. He is here, I think, or someone's wearing his jersey. Looks like Kai to me as he'll head off to the bench. As puck now into the slot. Graham Johnson looking to go backhand. Does. Bouncing puck rolling and covered with 30.3 seconds remaining here in the second period. No score on the scoreboard here. A defensive battle thus far as 30 seconds to go in this second period and 30 seconds to go in the power play time. Well, if anybody in the chat's got any stories to share during the intermission, feel free to put them out there. Everybody getting ready for hopefully what might be a long weekend for some of you. As the puck now off the faceoff comes to Compuware. Now along the near side, board Schreiner with it there. Janik, though, takes it away from him. Janik, a move in, long shot. Whoa, comes near side. That one knocked away. Gunn now trying to dig it out of the defensive zone. Caesar's on the power play here, but it's pressure from Compuware. Long shot in, save with the glove by Buds. 9 seconds to go here in the second period, and 9 seconds in power play time remaining for Caesars. I see Cousin Marlena with the tax season is over. We know that's always a holiday, April 16th in her household. As the puck now going to go behind the Caesars net. 5 seconds to go in this period. Janik fighting for it there for Compuware. Comes out to the point, and time will expire. That one goes well wide after the end of the period, and we'll get set for the start of the third. No score here, and we'll be back for the final period in just a moment. Set now for the final 13 minutes of this game. Third period. Caesars moving left to right in the blue jerseys. Compuware right to left in the orange. No score on the scoreboard for this one. Garrett Gunn in shot. Save again by Compuware. And whoa, saying it's in. We're looking, and we're going to call that a goal. Score for Garrett Gunn. That's a goal. As the officials clearly signaling a score for Caesars. That one snuck in. And now a goal for Little Caesars. Garrett Gunn gets the home team on the scoreboard. And we'll take a quick break to get ready for this face-off. Ready now for the face-off following the Caesars goal. As puck now along the near side boards, Gunn fighting for it there. Now Wagner Ray sends it around the boards. We haven't seen a goal up there on the scoreboard yet, but I think they're just working on that. Unless there's some really unusual situation that would have caused the center ice face-off there. 12:27 to go here in the third period. Puck now along the far side boards. Now sent around to the near side boards. Parker going to pinch in there from his defensive position. Watch out. Compuware could go the other way. It's Janik. Janik into the offensive zone, but puck comes near side. Now into the near side corner. Dawson able to take it away there. and send it around to the far side for Medley. Medley now with a pass here for Dawson. Dawson and Wagner Ray in 2-on-1. Dawson in. Pass to Wagner Ray on the doorstep, but he was just too deep. And now a chance. Whoa, that one roofed, but it went over the net as he was looking for the sky on that one. And Compuware will try and dig it out there. They get it out to neutral ice, send it down the ice. No icing call coming here. And Dawson back to pick it up. Now that one covered by the goaltender Buds. 11:33 to go in the third period. We're going to try and get a message and make sure that was in fact a goal. Nothing up on the scoreboard yet, but certainly looked like a signal of a goal to me. And there we have it up on the scoreboard now. Well, the Buds Broadcasting was a little worried he made a wrong call there, but was in fact a goal. Puck now off the end boards deep in the Compuware zone. Compuware trying to get it out of the zone there. They are able to get through neutral ice across the red line, and it'll bring it near side. As moving in there is Mitchell for Compuware. He'll go behind the net and try and center. Chance there, but now it comes out to the point for Mao. Mao has it knocked off his stick, and look, here's Dawson the other way. Dawson forward for Dorchin. Dorchin in one-on-one at the near side circle. Makes a move in, shot off the goaltender's helmet, I do believe, and to the end boards. Dawson now trying to chip it back towards the goal mouth. He's tied up there. Medley trying to help him out as well. Medley looking for Fortin. Fortin in front, shot, save, rebound chance, shot again, just wide and off the end boards. Now Dawson with it. Along the near side boards, Compuware trying to break out. 10:30 to go here in the third period. Compuware pass towards neutral ice. That's in on an offside. Oh, no, say no is the official's word on that one. Dorchin knocks it back out to neutral ice. Close again on an offside call. And Dorchin will move it forward across the red line for Caesars. Now into the offensive zone. He's harassed there, trying to go forehand. Can't get it there. Now out to the point. Calicut long shot off a leg of the Compuware defender, and Fortin tries to move it forward. Fortin looking to wrap it. No. Comes out to the point, and it's going to be Calicut back. Also coming in is Schreiner. Now puck. Schreiner looking to send it near side for Calicut. Calicut sends it forward for Gunn. Gunn across the red line, trying to keep a handle on it, but a scrum there and an offside call. 9:45 to go here in the third period. Caesars out to a 1-0 lead here. 9:45 to go in the third period. Face off in front of the Compuware bench. Unable to win the face-off back. Schreiner will send it forward. Schreiner, though, now has it back on his stick. Looks for Gunn again. Gunn into the offensive zone. Comes to the near side board. Stops at the near side corner. Tries to center. But Compuware able to take it away there, and a chance if they hurry for a breakaway. But Bolin cutting down the angle, and Compuware will lose it and head back behind the Caesars net. Puck in front, bouncing puck, rolling puck, rebound, and knocked aside. Now the puck to the near side corner. Malik trying to dig it out there. Shot in, that doesn't make its way through. Now here's one into the slot, though. Compuware in, makes a move, shot, that knocked aside. Puck comes near side. Compuware. Lots of pressure in again, stopped and covered. 8:59 to go here in the third period. As we are looking right now at a Caesars 1-0 lead and 8:59 to go in the third period. Face off in the defensive zone for Caesars. It's going to be Everett Dawson to take it for Caesars, facing off against his fellow number 7, and I don't have a 7 on the listing here for the team for Compuware, so we'll just say 7-on-7s there as the puck sent deep into the Compuware zone. Wagner Ray giving chase there for Caesars, but puck comes out to neutral ice. Sublin takes it away there. Sublin into the offensive zone, circling at the circle, but Compuware will come away with it there. Compuware looking for some offensive zone opportunity. It's Mao into the offensive zone. Knocked off his stick, though, and coming the other way is Wagner Ray. Makes a nice move. Stick lift there, but Compuware able to knock it aside. Now a little tie up here. Caesars. Oh, nice poke check there by Parker. And puck now back into neutral ice. Janik trying to get it out into the offensive zone for Compuware. Now Compuware in. They're onside, and they'll send a backhand around behind the Caesars net. Dawson fighting for it there for Caesars and sends it around for Lucia. Lucia for Dawson. Dawson in front of his own bench. He's taken out of the play there. Compuware trying to push it forward, but they cannot. Heavy pressure here for Dawson. He's into the offensive zone. No, make it Lucia. And puck now comes near side. It's going to be Compuware trying to get in the offensive zone. Parker, though, quickly takes it away, knocks it back out to the point, but a nice job there to hold it in the Compuware offensive zone. Parker knocks it near side again, knocked down by the Compuware defender. Parker still digging for it and does get it out. Wagner Ray has it there for Caesars. Wagner Ray down the near side boards at the circle, centering in front for Lucia. Shot, score! 2-on-1 play ran perfectly there by Wagner Ray and Lucia to give Caesars the 2-0 lead. .740 to go in this one in the third period. As Compuware wins the faceoff near side, but quickly taken away by Gunn. Gunn for Caesars down the near side, boards. He'll push it forward. Trying to get an offensive zone opportunity, but Compuware takes it away there. And they'll move it up to neutral ice. That quickly knocked away by Calicut. And here's Fortin now picking up the puck in neutral ice. Fortin across the red line. Now into the offensive zone. Makes a move. Shot. That just wide. Hard off the end boards. Gunn couldn't corral it there. Has now a chance to move it towards the slot, but that's knocked aside. Medley couldn't get that one to come through, and instead Compuware goes the other way. Compuware in front of the Caesars bench. They'll now send it around the end boards. Compuware trying to get set up in front, but puck will come out to the point. Mao, and it'll jump his stick and to neutral ice. Mao with it for Compuware. He's taken out of the play there, as here comes Medley for Caesars. One-on-one. Medley in shot. And knocked aside, but rebound in front and covered by Compuware's goaltender. 6:38 to go here in the third period. Faceoff will come to the right of Compuware's goalie. Line coming out to take it is Dawson, Malik, and Johnson. Back there defensively, Schreiner and Bolin. Compuware making a late line change as Dawson will take the faceoff. Tied up in all the feet there. It'll be Graham Johnson to come away with it. He's pinned up, though, along the far side. Boards now held in by Schreiner. Long shot wide of the net, and it comes near side. Kai Malik giving chase there. Malik, centering chance, looking for Dawson. And that one knocked aside. Compuware going the other way. Compuware through neutral ice, now down the near side boards. Nice defensive work there by Bolin to knock it aside, and puck comes near side for Malik. Mao, though, takes a step in. Kai Malik takes it away, and it comes to the near side point. Compuware able to hold it in. But now puck will be loose and picked up by Dawson behind his own net. Heavy forecheck here, though. Compuware looking to wrap it. Good defensive help there. Mao now comes in, can't get the shot off, then does. And puck just there in the slot dangerously. Kai Malik going to come away with it. Now a chance he can get it for Johnson. He's tied up and held, but comes to Graham Johnson. Johnson now in offensively. Makes a move, goes backhand. Can't pull the trigger, and he's knocked off the puck. Puck will come out to the point near side. Bolin holds it in there. Nice job. Puck along the near side boards. Dawson in for it as well with Malik. They're fighting for it at the near side circle, but Compuware comes away with the play there. Compuware, though, will lose it off the stick. Schreiner has it there and looks forward for Malik. Malik can hurry if he gets on his horse to get a chance here. Malik in shot, knocked aside by the goaltender. Malik now from behind the net. Malik circling, but can't hold it there, and instead comes away, and Compuware has it there. Compuware with an offensive zone chance if they hurry, but Sublin broke it up, but then now a long chance going the other way for Compuware, and they'll miss that pass. 5 minutes to go here in the third period. Puck around to the far side boards. Picking up there is Wagner Ray. Knocked off his stick. Here's a chance for Compuware, but safely picked up again there by Sublin. Sublin into the offensive zone, winds up, takes a shot. Just misses the corner of the net with that one. And Lucia comes away with it. Puck now along the end boards. 4:30 to go in this one. Garrett Gunn has it along the far side board, sends it out to the point for Sublin. Sublin trying to get it into the slot. He cannot. Parker going to take a step in here and hold it, and he will. Wagner Ray now has it along the near side boards. Compuware, though, able takes it away there, and a chance to go 1-on-2 here. Compuware into the offensive zone. Snack for. He'll circle behind the net, centering chance. That one knocked aside, and puck comes near side. 4:05 to go in this one. Caesars trying to get it out of the defensive zone, and they will. Knocked forward by Parker, and that'll send Compuware back through neutral ice. Compuware trying to move it forward with Fresklau. It's knocked aside, and Wagner Ray comes away with it. Wagner Ray into the offensive zone, dancing down the blue line there, lets a shot go, knocked aside by the defenders, and puck along the end boards. 3:40 to go in this one. Puck banked off the far side board. Caesars able to hold in the offensive zone. Long shot, bouncing puck in front, and a whistle. 3:32 as Wagner Ray was on the doorstep, but the goaltender for Compuware up to the task. 3:32 to go here in the third period. Faceoff will come to the right of the Compuware goal. Love to give you that goalie's name, but unfortunately didn't have it on the sheet I was given for a number 30, so been a performance for that goaltender as well here this evening. 3:30 to go, third period. Now a chance in front. Sam Fortin just couldn't pull the trigger. Oh, had a chance. Oh, and Sam Fortin taken down behind the play, and that's going to be a penalty coming here to number 15, Mao, as he's going to go to the box with 3:20 remaining here in the third period. Caesars headed to a power play opportunity with an offensive zone faceoff. Take a quick break as we get set for that one, and we'll be back in just a moment. Faceoff now to be taken by Dawson. Dawson able to push it forward. He'll fight for it in the near side corner. Comes out to Calicut. Calicut lets a shot go. Stick saved by the Compuware goaltender. Puck around near side. Calicut takes a step in, try to hold it in there. Fortin back to help him out as well. Fortin towards the slot, leaves it for Dorchin. Dorchin, long shot, bouncing puck. Chance in front for Dawson. Shot, save, and a whistle as the puck was loose, but whistle called there. Nice save and way to keep it in there for Compuware's goaltender. Might have been that the net came off the mooring there. 2:58 to go in the third period. 1:08 remaining in power play time for Little Caesars. Dawson takes the faceoff for Caesars. Comes to Calicut near side. He'll chip it towards the net. Medley giving chase there for Caesars. Puck comes around the boards for Compuware. They have it in front of their own bench. Dorchin tries to dig it away there for Caesars and does. Fortin and Medley now fighting to move it forward. Medley into the offensive zone. Two players falling down there for Compuware. Puck coming loose here. It's going to be a race for it, as it was a race that was won by Compuware to get it out of the offensive zone. Calicut was threatening there. Now here's Dorchin. Dorchin for Calicut near side. He's into the offensive zone. Makes a move near side circle. Lets a shot go off a leg. Chance for Fortin, but he couldn't pull the trigger. Collision now in the far side corner. Both teams fighting for the puck there. 2:10 to go in this third period. Now here's Dawson. Poke check by the goaltender. Now Fortin tries to get it on his stick. Does. Shot. Save. Rebound chance. Save again. And they were all over Dawson on that one. He didn't like it. 2 minutes to go in this one, and the officials will clear out the front of the net there. 10 seconds to go in the power play time for Caesars. And around 2 minutes to go in this one, with Caesars out to the 2-0 lead. It's Gunn to take the face-off to the left of the Compuware goaltender. Puck dropped. Now to Schreiner. Schreiner in on the goal, and a quick whistle there on the cover, as that'll bring us a stoppage in play. 1:57 to go in the third period. 7 seconds left in power play time for Caesars. Face-off to Gunn. Back to Bolin. Steps in. Shot. That one wide, and nobody there home for the tip. Now Graham Johnson has it in the far side corner. Graham Johnson behind the net, looking to center. Banks it off the side of the net, and Compuware will pick it up there. Compuware now back at full strength. 1:40 to go in this one. Gunn sends it around the boards. Far side. Holding it in. Now here's Graham Johnson. Johnson has it taken off of his stick, and Compuware will send it out to neutral ice. Schreiner back to get it there. Sends a pass for Bolin. Bolin has it in his own zone. Banks out to neutral ice. No, doesn't. It was held in. And Gunn now behind his own net. Gunn through the defensive zone, trying to get out to neutral ice, and does. Here's Kai Malik. Malik sends it near side. Net is empty for Compuware. They've pulled the goaltender with 1:08 to go here. Heavy collision. Play is deep inside the Compuware zone. Gunn tries to get it to the goal mouth. Can't. Puck now near side. 1 minute to go in this one. Puck now for Compuware. They have it in their own zone. Knocked away. Kai Malik trying to hold it there, but he can't. And the puck will go down into the Caesar zone. 49 seconds remaining in this one. Schreiner back behind his own net. He'll send it up the ice. Down, still rolling. It won't get there for the goal. 38 seconds here now. Compuware has it near side. Gunn controls it in his own zone. He'll skate back defensively and go behind his own net. Now moving with 30 seconds to go. Whoa, taking off his stick. Here's a chance. Rolling puck saved by Buds, and the puck comes near side. Caesar trying to get it out with 20 seconds left to go in this one. Kai Malik now moving forward. He's across the red line. In, taken down, and a whistle on what will be an offside call, I do believe, is Kai Malik mugged there. But 13 seconds to go in this one. And Caesar's trying to close it out. 13 seconds to go. And a face-off in neutral ice. Compuware will return the goalie to the goal, as we'll see how this final 13 seconds plays out. It's Dawson to take the face-off for Caesars. Puck drop. Dawson wins it back to Parker. Parker chips it forward, looking for Wagner Ray in, and that'll be an offside call with 7.9 seconds remaining here in the third period, as it was actually a penalty that was called on that play on Kai Malik. Penalty went to number 16 for Compuware. 6 seconds to go in this one. Lucia has the puck along in front of the Compuware bench. They'll send it deep in the zone. Time will expire, and that's a 2-0 win for Little Caesars here against Compuware, as they will celebrate with their goaltender Buds on this one. 2-0 win for Caesars, as we'll let that one play out and let you watch the handshake line on this one. 2-0 win for Caesars, and that'll bring us to the end of our broadcast here. We'll keep things rolling for the handshake line. Glad for everybody joining us here this evening, and as always, we'll try and be along for as many of these games as we can throughout the season, as I'm going to get you hopefully our update on our next game here. Give me just a second, as glad to be along here, as we've mentioned throughout this season. Good game for the boys here, as we will be next up for games coming up on Monday, April 28th, against the Bell Tire team. So we will look to bring you that one, and we'll check out from here at Farmington Hills Ice Arena tonight. Thanks, everybody, for watching, and have a great night.